All right, let's cut through all the noise in the skincare world. Seriously, forget the 10-step routines, the fancy, expensive ingredients. Just for a second, we're going to go back to the absolute basics using a dermatologist's super simple but really powerful framework. And you know what? It might just change everything you thought you knew about your skin. It all starts by flipping the very first question we're all told to ask on its head. So, this is it, right? The big question. What's your skin type? The whole beauty industry, it feels like, is built around this one idea. You go to a store, you go online, and everything's neatly sorted into these little boxes. Oily, dry, combination. But what if I told you that's not even the most important question you should be asking? And boom, there it is. According to the dermatologists whose work we're diving into today, for the vast majority of people, we're talking over 90%, this fundamental belief is exactly where things go wrong. This one little shift in how you think is the real key to finally understanding what your skin actually needs from you. So, if we're throwing out oily or dry as the main categories, what's left? Well, it turns out it's way, way simpler. Is your skin calm or is it inflamed? That's it. That is the only distinction that really matters when you're trying to decide what to do for your skin on any given day. Okay, so let's break this down. On the left, you've got inflamed skin. Think of it as angry skin. It's red, it's reactive, maybe it's breaking out. It just feels compromised. And on the right, you have calm skin. It's happy, it's resilient, it's stable. Now, here's the most important part. Your skin can and does move between these two states. The goal is always to get your skin to calm first, and then do everything you can to keep it there. Wow, this is such a powerful way to think about it, isn't it? When your skin is red and irritated, it's basically a wound. And trying to fix it by throwing a bunch of strong, active ingredients at it, well, that's like taking a cut and pouring lemon juice on it. All you're doing is adding fuel to the fire and making that inflammation a whole lot worse. And the dermatologist has another great analogy for this. Think about it. If your house is literally on fire, you don't run around looking for a tiny fire extinguisher, right? No. You call the fire department. Severe inflammation, widespread acne, that's a house fire for your skin. You need to see a dermatologist to put out those big flames before you can even think about a daily routine at home. All right, so whether you're in the process of calming down that fire or you're lucky enough to be maintaining healthy skin, the foundation is exactly the same. These next two steps are the absolute non-negotiables that every single person should be building their routine on. It really doesn't get any simpler than this, does it? Proper cleansing and relentless moisturizing. That's it. These two things are the pillars of any good skincare routine. Everything else, it's just extra. If you can get these two steps right, you have already won half the battle. For real. But, proper cleansing does have a few rules. If you're wearing makeup or sunscreen, a double cleanse is your best friend. Start with an oil or a balm to melt all that stuff off, and then follow up with a gentle foam cleanser. And here's a huge tip. Don't just squirt the cleanser and slap it on your face. Work it into a rich lather in your hands for a good 10-15 seconds first. It's the foam that does the hard work, not the gel itself. Okay, let's talk moisturizing. When you think about putting on moisturizer, you're probably thinking, once, maybe twice a day. But our dermatologist has a pretty surprising number in mind for us. 3. What on earth could that mean? Get this. That's the number of times you should moisturize before you even walk out the door. The idea is to layer it. So you do it once right after you cleanse, then maybe again after breakfast, and then a final thin layer just before you head out. The secret isn't about gooping on a ton of product at once. It's about building these thin layers to fight that deep down dryness and create a really strong, resilient skin barrier. Okay, so you've done the work. You've focused on cleansing and moisturizing, and your skin is consistently in that happy, calm state. Now, and only now, can we talk about leveling up. This is where those active ingredients come in, like vitamin C, B, and A. But you have to remember the golden rule. Actives are for calm skin only. Think of this as your ultimate cheat sheet for actives. Vitamin C is your morning antioxidant shield. It brightens and protects. Vitamin B3, also known as niacinamide, is amazing for calming and supporting your skin barrier. And then you've got the powerhouse, vitamin A, like a prescription retinoid, which is your nighttime anti-aging hero. But look closely at the cautions. Vitamin C and A are a hard no on inflamed skin. And with vitamin A, you only need a tiny, rice grain-sized amount mixed into your moisturizer for your whole face. So now that we have the basic principles down, let's do a quick run through of 4 really common mistakes, let's call them skincare sins, that can completely mess up even the best intentions. Be honest with yourself. Do any of these sound a little too familiar?
Oh man, sin number 1. I think we've all done this. Your friend is raving about some new serum, says it changed their life, so you run out and buy it. But here's the thing, what works for them might be terrible for you, especially if their skin is calm and yours is inflamed. The only real expert on your skin is your skin. You have to learn to listen to it, not to your friends or the latest trend.
Okay, this is basically that whole lemon juice on a cut mistake we were just talking about. It's a total panic response, right? You see a breakout and you just want to attack it with the strongest stuff you have. But that's the opposite of what your skin needs. A breakout means inflammation. Your job is to calm it down with gentle cleansing and lots of moisturizing, not blast it with more irritating ingredients. The old I just splash my face with water routine. This is a huge myth. Here's the deal. Overnight, your skin is busy producing oils and shedding skin cells, and any of those products you put on the night before have been mixing with all that gunk. Plain water just can't remove that oily film. You really do need a gentle foam cleanse in the morning to start with a truly clean slate. Let's just set the record straight on this one. Your pores are not tiny little doors. They don't open and close based on water temperature. Using really hot water just strips your skin of its natural oils. And that whiplash of going from hot to cold can actually make redness worse and even damage your capillaries over time. The best bet? Just stick with nice, lukewarm water from start to finish.
You know, we've spent all this time talking about products, but that's really only half the story. Truly healthy, glowing skin is built from the inside out. So let's take a look at the big lifestyle pillars that support everything we've just talked about. So here are the 3 big pillars. First, hydration. The dermatologist suggests this super easy 2-3-2 rule to remember. 2 glasses of water in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and 2 in the evening. For diet, it's all about becoming a detective, paying attention to what foods might be triggering breakouts for you. And finally, sleep. It's just non-negotiable. That's when your skin is doing all of its most important repair work. So, at the end of the day, what is the real secret here? It's not about finding that one magical, holy grail product. The real goal is to completely change the question you ask yourself. Instead of looking in the mirror and wondering, what product should I use next? Try asking, what is my skin telling me today? Is it calm or is it inflamed? That simple shift makes you the true expert of your own skin.